feeling nervous, anxiety-stricken, having trouble sleeping? Meet a couple that helped me get a good night's sleep. They may be able to help you too. With the economy the way it is and the latest news on the auto industry, it's really easy to get down in the dumps. It's hard to see a light at the end of the tunnel. But here now to tell us it's just as easy to have an awe-inspired moment, or maybe even that aha moment. Nicole and Mike, I knew you as the Dream Dudes, but now you're called the Dream Team.
That's right.
Thank you so much for being with us. I have to be honest with you, I interviewed you 10 years ago, but think of you very often because at the time I was having sleep troubles. And you taught me to HUing, which I now do every night, but I'd rather you explain to the viewers, what is a HUing?
Oh, Michael Lynn?
HUing is an ancient toning technique, and it's a vibration, and it's good for anxiety, fear, depression, you name it, road rage. You want to bust a cap in the guy next to you because he just cut you off. Just say HUing.
Now, for people all over Detroit, so they can start HUing at the same moment, show us how you do it.
All right, I'll give you a demo. You simply inhale, and on the exhale, you HUing.
And you keep that vibration, that frequency going until you run out of air.
Yeah, and
what does it do for me?
Oh,
because I know I'm here to tell you it's worked.
It's going to get you centered. It's going to harmonize your subatomic structure. It's going to fine-tune your central nervous system. It's going to assist in decision-making and never getting blindsided again. Hello? That's what's going on, you know, in the world today. Everyone's getting blindsided. But we'd say if you would just say HUing, you're going to, you know, decrease that probability.
And that's actually the name of your book, Just Say HUing. Now, you spread yourselves between Los Angeles and Detroit as life coaches, as writers, as speakers. You know the moods in Los Angeles. Now you've been in Detroit for a while where you have family, you feel the mood here. How do people get through that anxiety, the fears that we're feeling now?
That's why we come to Detroit, to help with the HUing. And it's interesting that we're here right now because LA's in trouble and Detroit's probably in worse trouble, and with the big three automakers. And everyone has anxiety. And a way to get through that is if you change the frequency of the anxiety, you really get a solution or a problem. And it's easy. Just say HUing.
Now, what about somebody at home who says, come on, you're oversimplifying my problem?
You know what's really cool, Lila, is there's a spiritual component and a scientific component. The spiritual component is that HUing is actually an ancient name for God. And in the book, there's a chapter devoted to the history of HUing. Oxford English Dictionary has the HUing. Human, that's the God within all of us. Human, that's where human comes from. Additionally, we found, you know, remnants of the HUing, traced it back to even Egypt 15,000 years ago. The Sphinx was first known as HUing. And remnants in most of the world religions, Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, Kabbalah, Sufi, Sikh, Freemasons, Druids, the HUing is laced throughout.
So in these last few seconds that we have, as people go into a weekend, a very uncertain weekend before the holidays, give us a quick homework assignment in the last 15 seconds.
Every night before you lay down, do 3 to 5 HUings, and it'll help center you. Additionally, HUing in a pinch. HUing in a pinch is during the day. You've got a stressful moment. You know, your boss is chomping on you. You need to make a decision. Your spouse is just driving you crazy. Just say HUing.
Nicole and Mike, you gave me that 10 years ago. I have to tell you, it works for me, and it's a great thing, especially just before you go to sleep. Thanks so much, the Dream Team.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us.